Alright guys, so this is your front door. You have the elevator down there and then you have your staircase right here. It's very windy, so you probably hear some of that. Coming in, you just got a brown door. I don't think there's anything you can do to change the color of that. You do have to kind of push it firm. I'll go ahead and lock it. And this is just an overview of the door. You can kind of see where they've maybe, changed out some hardware here. Again, we kind of touched base on the color and the texture of the walls and the dark foyer area because there's no lights. And off to the left is going to be your first room. Again, this is just a bonus room, so they've turned it into a bedroom. It does have a pocket door, but no closet. And to the right is going to be your second bedroom. This does have a pocket door as well to close off this entire area. You do have your stackable washer and dryer, which seems to be in decent condition. And it's like almost like full size, so that's nice. It's not like a mini one. Over here is going to be your inside AC unit and your water heater. Again, I would just really have someone service this and clean it. But the temperature in here is nice. I would also highly recommend your property management team coming in here and doing a nice, good, deep clean. All right, we'll go to the second bedroom. So it's got a single, and a trundle, so it'll sleep 3. Plantation shutters on all the windows, so that's nice. Just a standard closet right there. And then again, we spoke about just the light sconces. And if it's something that you can't move and put a light and a ceiling fan in, maybe you can just take that sconce off and have a different kind of decorative over the light, which will allow more light to be shined through. But ceiling fans are important in Florida, so if it's not doable, I would definitely want to do some kind of fan in here. Okay. And then into the hall bathroom. Again, the tile all seems to be in great condition. We've got the missing door to the medicine cabinet. That's just a little rusty, but I don't see any kind of leaks or stains or anything. So, just some maybe paint. Everything rust in the state of Florida just because of all the salt in the air. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that. But, just some good cleaning and repainting. Again, it's got the tiled shower. Let's see if that light works. The one in the master didn't. Okay, so this light works, so this is good. There you go. And the tub seems to be in decent condition. So that's nice. The grout all seems to be in pretty good condition. Step back and let you see that again. I just need to fix that shower curtain. We have a linen closet here. Again, I would just really see, it's just dirty. I mean, you can take a magic eraser to that and clean that up and make it look more presentable. All right, so we'll come out here. And we've got the kitchen and living room combo. See, now, I didn't see that when we were walking through, but it almost looks like you could take this off if you wanted to. And you'll have a smooth barrier behind because he kind of just chips off. But again, I would think that would be a costly penny, but wow, what a difference it would make. And then you just have your standard fridge and freezer combo. It seems to be fairly new. It's in really good condition. It's very clean. The same way with the freezer with your ice cube trays that you like, so that's a bonus. This is a traditional sink. Maybe some new hardware. Again, your Bosch appliance seems fairly new as well. So you definitely wouldn't have to buy any appliances. Again, I love the big shuttered window. Kind of zoom out a little bit so you can see. And you've got your drawers over here. All plates, silverware, pots, pans, all that stuff stays. And your oven and stovetop. Okay. So there are 4 chairs around this little bar. Do you have that decorative piece on the ceiling for your light fixtures? And then you have this little sitting area over here as well. And this actually comes out. This is actually a cool piece. I believe that comes out somehow to make more eating if need be. It definitely comes out. I just can't get it to come out. So, but it'll definitely give you guys more eating space. Love the views of the beach. These 2 pieces are nice. The chairs are nice. Not very beachy, but they're in great condition. I do love the entertainment center. And you got the TV that's mounted to the wall. I would definitely change out this couch. New hurricane resistant sliding doors, so that's nice. A great view of the beach. And if it was not such a windy, cloudy day, the waters would be crystal blue. All right, and we'll go here to the master. All right, you do have a pocket door that closes off the master bathroom. Again, paint colors, I would change it. It's only 1 sink, but it's a larger 1 sink vanity than what's in the spare bath. That, again, is missing its face. You have a traditional storage closet right here. Not so much a linen closet, but a storage closet. And then we'll go into your shower. This light does not work, so you'd want to get that replaced because it is kind of dark in there. But the tile seems to be in great condition. The grout seems to be pretty good from what I can see. And then we'll go in here to the master bedroom. New sliding glass doors there. King size bed. Would definitely add a box spring. Love that they're going to come in and change out all of these bedding, because a clean white crisp bedding is the best, with just accent pillows for color. And just a traditional closet right here. Look, they got a little fan in here. I told you it's going to be needed because it gets hot in here if there's no ceiling fan. Again, here's the sconce for this one. This one's even got a bright white light where the other one had like a warm light. So I would just recommend getting all the same lights throughout. They do have 1 lamp in here. And then, of course, access to your balcony from the master bedroom. And then we'll walk back out. Here is, behind this door is going to be your breaker box. And that's probably your cutout to the washer and dryer area. All right, let's go to the patio. I love your high sea dune here, and then the water. But great size patio. Got the hurricane shutters for your windows. And then your storage, outdoor storage unit here. It does have a place to put a light bulb, and there's your switch. All right, and I will go and take pictures now, but this will be your view.